All right, on behalf of Mr. Jarden, Mr. Willard, Dr. Sands, and myself, welcome to our 2026 Spring Band Concert. Also, about 120 of our young musicians out here to perform. We have a lot of music, and we want to make it efficient because we know how uncomfortable the bleachers are. And as I get older, I find that even more. So, we're going to start our program off with Mr. Jarden's going to be directing our middle school jazz band. This is a band that meets Wednesday mornings, and we rehearse jazz style music, and we do swing, Latin, rock, all kinds of different styles. Mr. Jarden's going to be directing. The first one is a piece by one of the greatest jazz musicians of all time, Mr. Charlie Parker, if you've ever heard of him. If not, Google it. It's worth a try. And this is called Little Sway Shoes.
Awesome. Hey, thank you so much for the round of applause. Appreciated the time. Good to see you guys tonight. Hey. We've got one more song for the jazz band with you. Any Stevie Wonder fans in here tonight? Oh, yeah. Me too. This is one of his biggest hits. People think it's a love song, but it's a different type of love song because he wrote it about his daughter. This is called Isn't She Lovely? If you know the words, sing them loud and proud. We want to hear you. This is Isn't She Lovely? Directed by my assistant, Mr. Kim King. draw attention to the fact that throughout both of those two songs you heard several soloists. What soloist means is sometimes it's written on the page, sometimes they're coming up with it off the top of their head. Somebody who improvised the solo, made it up off the top of his head, was our first piano solo, Mr. Luke Shoemake. Give it up for Luke, 8th grader. On that last tune, you heard killer alto sax and trumpet duet from Lillian and Jack. Give it up for them. These guys have done a terrific job. I want to give another shout out to the entire band. 1 day a week for 30 minutes, and they pull that off. One more time for that Alton Middle School Jazz Band. What we're going to do at this time, we're going to make the quickest set change ever. We're going to turn things over to the wonderful 6th grade band that you see on stage right now. Over here in the jazz band, trumpet folks, if you guys want to have a seat back on the bleachers so you don't have to stand the entire time, that would be totally fine. Everybody else, you can kind of chill. We'll get you going in just a second with the honors band, okay? Thanks so much. We're probably going to play a couple scales and tuning notes with the 6th grade band, and then we are going to play a very, very famous movie score. Anybody in here fans of the movie Star Wars? Yeah. We aren't going to talk about the Disney ones, but I'm talking about the real Star Wars movies. Yeah, right there. We are going to play one from Star Wars Episode 1 called The Duel of the Fates. So if you want to get out your lightsabers at this point, now is the time. But we'll play a couple scales, we'll play some Star Wars for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This next number is kind of a local legend. Any Chuck Berry fans in here? Chuck Berry, couple of nice, awesome. So, probably his most famous song is one called Johnny Be Good. And we are doing an arrangement of it for a band. It's going to feature a couple kids on some various rhythm section instruments. Miles Schroeder, who played the heck out of the timpani a second ago, is going to play the piano. And Mason Steele is going to play a little bit of drum kit for us on this one. So this is called Johnny Be Good. Dancing is encouraged and required. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Sixth grade band has one more for you. My colleague hates it when I say nice things about him, so I'm going to keep it very, very brief. Mr. Willard has done a brilliant job being down here at the middle school this year. He's a great high school director. He's done a great job. It's been a joy working with him. Give a round of applause for Mr. Chuck Willard. This last tune is kind of his brainchild. He brought it to my attention, and I was like, this song is crazy. We should absolutely do it. It features a contraption, all sorts of percussion contraptions, but one called an Aztec death whistle, which is the coolest sounding name for a heavy metal band that's ever been. And it's also a percussion instrument that you're gonna hear tonight. So if you hear like somebody is getting murdered back there, that's what that sound is. This is supposed to sound like a dragon coming from a castle and attacking a village. This is called the Dragon Lord. The kids have done a great job with it. These kids are a joy to teach every single day. Parents, thank you for having such wonderful children. Think about this time last year, they were playing Skip to My Lou, and now they're doing that. The growth is just so humbling and wonderful to see. So the sixth grade band will leave you with the pleasant stylings of the Aztec death whistle and Dragon Lord. Hope you enjoy. Give it up for the Alton Middle School 6th grade band! All right, at this time, we are going to play the world's most exciting game of musical chairs ever. We are going to dismiss the 6th grade band kind of a row at a time, and we're going to replace them with the middle school honors band. Somebody time me. I'm going to try and get this under 4 minutes for you. Mrs. Alexander's looking at her clock already. She's got me. All right, we'll be right with you guys. Did I make my 4 minutes?
2 minutes, 7 seconds.
Yeah, I did. Man, I'm a pro. This is the Alton Middle School Honors Band. They are another group that meets once a week for 30 minutes. These kids get up and choose to be at school at 7:30 in the morning. My goodness, what an amazing thing. They're going to play for you a selection from the video game Halo. This is the theme song from Halo 3. So for my gamer friends out there, you'll enjoy this one. This is the Alton Middle School Honors Band under the immaculate conducting of Mr. Kim King. Give it up for the Alton Middle School Honors Band! So, these kids are kind of going to be our liaisons to the grade schools in a couple weeks. We're going to take them out on our world tour to some of the elementary schools to show the 4th graders how awesome band can be. We're going to play this song, we're going to play How to Train Your Dragon, we're going to play all sorts of cool songs, including Baby Shark, the world famous song. And they are just a wonderful group of students to represent us, and they'll do a great job in recruiting more people to be a part of this awesome music program. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do another lightning quick set change, and we're going to try and bring the 7th and 8th grade band down. Once we kind of get them situated, I'm going to turn the microphone over to my friends at ABOB, which is our booster organization, which was phenomenal. Yeah, give a round of applause for ABOB. They're awesome. They are awesome. And I don't want to talk for them, so I'm going to get my 7th and 8th grade band situated. I'm going to pass the mic off to Mr. Nase, and then we're going to play a couple more songs for you and have a lot of fun. This is our 7th and 8th grade band. This first piece is a really, really aggressive number called Aggressivo. One thing to realize about the 7th and 8th grade band, they're so big, they don't really get to rehearse together during the day. So what you're going to hear in a few minutes here is the first time they played this song together, and it's going to be awesome. So hope you enjoy under the wonderful perfection of Mr. Willard. This is the 7th and 8th grade band. They're going to play a few warm-up notes, and then they're going to launch into Aggressivo. Hang on tight. So much. Aggressivo, directed by Mr. Willard. This next song is called Tripwire, and it's supposed to kind of evoke the same feeling that might happen in like a spy movie where somebody's trying to break into like a high security facility or something like that and dodging traps and lasers and stuff like that. So see if that image pops into your head as you hear this song, Tripwire. Thank you so much. Hey. This next one's kind of a change of pace. It's pretty easy to get 12 to 14-year-olds to be loud. I think we all know that all too well. But getting them to play soft and pretty is a different challenge. So Mr. Willard is going to conduct us through the beautiful old hymn, Amazing Grace. Hope you enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. Beautiful job, Mr. Willard. Beautiful job, baby. That's wonderful. We've got 2 more for you, and we're going to get you out of here. I did want to give a special shout out to our wonderful administration here in the Alton School District, from Elaine Kane all the way down to our wonderful principal, Dr. Sands, who's over there in the corner. Give it up for Dr. Sands. He's the best. I remember when he got the job here at the middle school, he was so excited because he has went west for so long. He's like, thank God I get to come to a concert and not hear hot cross buns for once. So you're welcome, Dr. Sands. This next song that we're going to play for you is another one from a movie. We love movie scores here because I think it's modern day Beethoven and Mozart, things like that, is found in the film scores of today, in my opinion. And this one is from a Disney Pixar movie from about 20 years ago called The Incredibles. Anybody ever seen The Incredibles before? Nice. So we're going to play the theme song from The Incredibles, and I hope you enjoy it. Hey, this is going to feature Aiden Mendoza on the drum set and Sam Aaron on the kudos back there. Yeah. Both rock star 8th graders. All right, now we're going to play The Incredibles. All right, we've got one more for you. This one's a special one. Every year, we like to do a song with just our 8th graders. They've been with us, some of us for 4 years, if we started them in grade school, some of us 3 years. So this is our last hurrah with our wonderful 8th grade band. The song that we have selected for you is the always beautiful and inspiring 7 Nation Army, which haunts the dreams of every pep band across America. They're playing the heck out of it. They've just been a joy to teach. All these kids are a joy to teach. One thing I would be remiss if I didn't mention, thank you so much to all you parents for all you do, for allowing your kids to participate, putting up with the noise and the racket of beginning band and things like that. Students, how about a round of applause for your parents, and parents applaud yourselves for all you do. Once we're done with this tune, you guys are welcome to head on out and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so very much for coming out and hearing us. You've been a joy to play music for. Your kids are a joy to teach. You guys are the best. Thank you for everything. Here's Seven Nation Army. Thank you. Good night. The 2026 8th grade band. Give it up for. Thank you guys, you're the best. It's been a joy playing music for you. We'll see you next time. Drive safe. We'll see you soon. Thanks for all you do.